Hey, I just wanted to go over best practices for your sizing information page, which you really should have. So, a new project that I've been working on lately, Chasing Thunder, my own personal passion project. The first thing that I wanted to go and say is enjoy our sizing fit guarantee. Basically, if you offer returns, you could actually reword that as a sizing fit guarantee because that's kind of what it is. I mean, you're not giving them unlimited time. I'm giving them a full 90 days, which I know is kind of unheard of. There's strategy behind that sometimes the longer is actually better. That's a whole nother video for another day. But um, you could give them, even if you only give them 14 days, you're still giving them a sizing fit guarantee. So that's something that you could highlight. I have a link to my full return policy. Then we have a sizing chart. Um, there are pros and cons to using a graphic. I know this is beautiful, but you have to be really careful about your alt tags, alt text here, because it's not great for SEO and website accessibility purposes. Now, we have an accessibility app that will really help, but if you were to use an app that allowed you to, it wouldn't be nearly as beautiful, but the rest of your page could be more beautiful to make up for it. Then, you'd be able to have dynamic information so that it shifted and changes based on the device type, and that it was able to change if they're, like our accessibility app, for example, allows them to make actual adjustments to the size of text and the color and all of that. And obviously, if it's a graphic, that's not going to change. So that's one reason to use an app versus a graphic. The other thing is, obviously, like, I'm selling this site is actually selling all Bella canvas tees. So they are going to all be the same in terms of sizing. I know that's not the case though. So the idea is to come up with a sizing chart, or two or three if you have to, like if you have a variety of products. Um, but not too many. Like, you can't make, well, you could have a sizing chart for every single brand, but it's going to be really overwhelming to your visitors. So try to get that down to 2 to 3 size charts that'll fit most of your products, and then make sure that you have a note on that page, along with it, saying this is the standard. Refer to the specific product description for more information on whether this runs larger or smaller than usual. And it'll show you what else that we do on our sites. This is something we offer as a small coding project if you wanted it. Anyway, the other thing to do is, a meet the models sort of thing. Show pictures of people that are in different sizes, say what they're normally wearing, as much stats as you can give. If you have their actual measurements, that's great. And then what size that they're wearing. So that's kind of our best practices. But another thing that we do is on the actual product page itself. So if we had that sizing chart and said, refer to the sizing information on the individual products, then when you get to the products, you have this how is the fit, and then they can say true to size. So basically true to size would mean they can rely on that sizing chart. Otherwise, you say runs larger or runs smaller. And obviously in the description itself, you can make note of that too. Now, the other thing about this sizing information page, you want to make sure that it's really easily accessible. So of course, it's right in my main menu, how's the fit, as well as in our, footer menus, sizing guidelines. But also when you're in an actual product, there's almost all themes allow for some sort of a little size chart pop out. So this is, so you want to utilize that. And then also you should be able to have drop downs with a bunch of different things, one of them being sizing. So let's see, did I forget anything about this sizing thing? No, those are pretty much my top tips. Don't be a stranger though, hotmesscall.com, and you can book in a free call with us anytime to chat through some questions, see how we can help. Or welcome@hotmesshustle.com if you prefer to email. Okay, have a great one.